Today we are going to be making our own restaurant style sandwiches, so stay tuned. So we will start by adding spread. Today I'll be using something that I use on my veggie pizzas also. This is a traditional basil pesto. You can add whatever you like. Sometimes I use Dijon mustard, but for this today we're going to use the basil, and I like the taste of it, so I lay it on kind of thick. You don't have to put as much on yours if you don't like it. You can not put anything if you like. And I'm using sourdough bread for this sandwich, sort of like what they use at the restaurants you go to. So we'll put that on there, and then add the cheese to the bottom layer. This is a mixture of several different white cheeses, mozzarella and some other stuff, and Parmesan. And then I like to pull these out of the spring mix salad box that you can get with all the different greens in there. I like to get that because I can use it for different things, or pull out the spinach if I want to for an omelet or something. So I'll layer that on. And then I use this turkey, and it's a smoked honey smoked turkey, just because it gives it a little bit of a sweet taste to it. And then it also has that smoked taste in there, and then cheddar on top of that. And I'll layer that, and then I put a little bit of the white cheese just on top of that so that it could have as much on one side as it does the other. And I'll go ahead and put this last leaf. It doesn't matter. Well, I'll leave that off. So then you're going to want to use, you can either use olive oil or real butter. Don't use margarine. It doesn't have, give the same flavor. But I have this heated to like a medium low temp because I don't want it to cook too fast. So I'll just pour a little of the olive oil in there and swirl it around. This is probably a little hotter than I want it. And then just lay the sandwich in there. Woo, hot. Okay, so I'll use a top, like a smaller top that fits down in there, just to be able to press it down without burning myself, just like I did a second ago. And then turn it down just a little and let that cook on one side. Once it's browned on one side, I'll go back in with some Parmesan cheese on this top part, drizzle it with a little olive oil, and put on some Parmesan cheese, and then flip it. And what that does is it gives you a little bit of a crust on one side of the sandwich. You can do it on both, but I just don't want too much of that flavor overpowering the other cheeses that I have in there. So we'll be right back. Okay, so that doesn't take long at all to brown, so we're just gonna take the top off, drizzle a little of the olive oil on top of this side, some Parmesan cheese, and then I love the taste of basil, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. You don't have to do this. We're going to flip that. See how nice and brown that is. And then replace the top and let that second half brown as well. We'll be right back. Okay, now that both sides have had a chance to brown, just lift that out. Let me show you the other side. It's nice and brown. I'll just cut that. Add a diagonal just because it's a little more fancy. And there you have it. A grilled turkey, spinach, and basil sandwich. You probably pay about $10 at a restaurant just for this and some fries. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day.